go, Nine. Grab it. It's all right, baby. 2-2, you good? See you. Battle, baby. said something about a ball.
Lindsay Carey, Dana!
2-2, hit the ball. You got this, girl.
Let's go, Hayes.
Let's go, Hayes. Hey, I like the cut. I like the cut. See it, baby. Hmm? There we go. In the hole. Good hit.
Nice.
Bueno, pues problemas técnicos con el audio, yo creo que ya quedó resuelto. Vámonos, que viene ahora la primera en el orden. Por ahí Swan llega entonces a la inicial después de ese ground ball hacia el lado del jardín izquierdo. Llega quieta hacia la inicial y bueno, viene ahora la primera en el orden, Laney Cons, número 5. Sorry for the troubles, we never noticed. We kind of noticed that the microphone was doing weird stuff. But we were trying to find the reason why. The runner will go into the second base and will reach safely into the second base. So let's go back. Looks like all the audio is now clear, loud and clear. Así que lanzamiento afuera. ¿Cuál es la cuenta, doctora? ¿2 bolas? Viene con una línea. La bola se va a abrir hacia el jardín derecho y esto va a traer una más para el equipo de Stingers. Viene y anota entonces y la corredora queda en la inicial. Una más en la cuenta de Stingers, ya son 3. La distancia que tienen hacia el equipo de Swag después de ese buen contacto por parte de Cons, la primera en el orden. Así que arriba la de ventaja, 3-0. Corredora en la inicial, vámonos con ella. Laney Cons on an RBI single, but what happened? ¿Qué pasó, doctora? Somebody please explain what happened. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know if the play was made or what. Did they score or not? I'm not sure. Let's make a quick break and we'll be back. This is La Novena Baja. The last out was made on second, so that last run didn't score. And the lead is still 2-0 for Stingers. And coming next for the closure of the second inning is number 30, Celeste, the 4th in the lineup for Swag. And let's see if she has a chance to step on any bag. Let's try and update the count as we are going. Yes. So that was a foul ball. Putting the count, I guess, 1-2. Celeste coming next. Outside pitch. So the count is 2-2. Celeste, Bailey, and G. The ones mandatory on this bottom of the second. And a good contact, but into foul to keep the advance alive for Celeste. Let's go back with the batter. Comes with the pitch, right in the zone. Uy, no, says the umpire. So 3-2, full count. Cuenta completa, 3 bolas, 2 strikes. No hay out, las bases están limpias. Viene el lanzamiento, nuevamente contacto que abre de foul hacia el jardín derecho. La bola va y se interna hacia la malla. Así que viene el turno defensivo por parte de Celeste. Estando en una cuenta de 2-2. Ahora se pone llena. Otro contacto nuevamente defensivo. La bola en terreno de foul. Two and two. 2-2. 3-2. I'm telling you, doctor. I'm telling you, 3-2. 3-2. Ahora sí la cuenta máxima. Regresan ya algunas de las pelotas que se han ido de foul. En este buen turno por parte de Celeste. Esperando su momento. Viene detrás Bailey, número 77. Sale ahora sí la línea hacia el jardín central. Vamos a ver la bola. El guante para el out número 1. Bien la cobertura por parte de la jardinera izquierda del equipo de Stingers, running it all the way. They were slightly shifted into the right field. The reason why she was able to reach that ball without no much of a problem. There's one down. Coming next, Bailey, number 77. Taking the second at bat in the game. No, the first at bat in the game. That'll be strike number 1. 0-1 for Bailey, number 77. Waiting on circle. Or on deck, we have G Batres. En el lanzamiento, la bola afuera. O strike. Así que 2-0-2. Y se va a retirar entonces por la vía del ponche sin tirarle para el out número 2. Rapidito sacando los outs el equipo de Stingers. Viene ahora el momento para la número 7, G Batres. Y después vendrá la número 12, Mía García. Viene el lanzamiento, se queda afuera. Una bola y sin strike, la cuenta para G, con 2 fuera. Abanica para el strike número 2. Perdón, el primero. 1 ball and 1 strike. Inside and up for ball number 2. That'll be outside. So that's a good count for G. 3 balls and 1 strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. Right in the zone for strike number 2. 3-2 la cuenta ahora para G. Así se fue retirada también Bailey en una cuenta de 3-2. Viene el lanzamiento, va a ser afuera. Así que logra llegar a la inicial. La primera que se impone en base para el equipo de SWAC. G Batres reaching all the way into the first base as the first runner in the game for SWAC. bottom of the first, there was 3 strikeouts. And then after, fly all the way into the 7 or into the left field. Strikeout looking. Base on balls. Mía García, la que está ahora en el turno al bat con cuenta de 1 bola y sin strike. En el lanzamiento alcanza a hacer un contacto hacia el terreno de foul. Así que la cuenta en 1-1. Una bola y 2 strikes, la cuenta ahora para García, poniéndose ya arriba en la cuenta la lanzadora por parte de Stingers. Sale con un machucón de foul, así que haciendo contacto defensivo, manteniendo la cuenta en 1-2. Dos bolas y 2 strikes, la cuenta ahora para la bateadora en turno. Número 12, Mía García, esperando su turno en caso de ser necesario. Número 10, Mali. Cuenta ahora llena, 3 bolas y 2 strikes. Hay 2 outs, corredor en la inicial. Estamos en el cierre de la entrada número 2. The bottom of the second comes with the pitch, and that'll be a ground ball. So this will bring 2 consecutive base on balls for Stingers. The moment is now for number 10, Mali, with runners on first and second with 2 down. Let's see what the situation will be. The first pitch and strikes. That will be a foul ball. And the first strike for Mali. El primero, 0-1. La cuenta ahora en 0-2 para Mali. Vamos a ver, el momento es importante. Viene el envío y claro, lo ponen justo en la zona. Así que se quedan 2 en los senderos para el equipo de Swag. No logran traer el bateo oportuno. Así que nos vamos a ir a la pausa. El encuentro sigue a favor para el equipo de Stingers. 2 runs. And Swag still waiting for the first one. Let's go into the top of the third inning. This is now the chance for Marlin Stingers to try and extend the lead. They are still ahead in the game 2-0. The chance will be for the second, third, and fourth in the lineup. Connor, Greenhill, and McCarr. The first pitch is right in the zone for strike number 2, and here comes the strike. And the count is now 0-2. 0-2. And we just want to remember each and every one of us and you that are watching together with us, that the only thing that we will always ask for you guys that are all the time with La Novena Baja is to please go to our Facebook page or our YouTube channel or both of them, and just please subscribe to the page, share everything with your friends and family. Ooh, that ball was about to be caught, but the runner will reach all the way into the first with not much of a problem. So Greenhill on a pop-up into the shortstop is reaching out safely. So please subscribe, like and share La Novena Baja in Facebook and also on YouTube. The runner will go now onto second base after the pass ball, and this will put another runner in a scoring position for Stingers. Now we are with the fourth in the lineup, number 13. It says Stark on the back, but they have it different on the lineup. Macara or Macar, I don't know. What is the count, Doctora? I lost it. 1 ball and 1 strike, and that'll be the second strike. 1-2.
Drive her home.
The runner is now closer. On that last pitch, he was able to reach all the way into the third base. And this is now a 3-2 count. And swing it and miss. So that'll be the second out of the inning via the strikeout for Bailey. So let's see. Coming next, Goff or Jeff or Jeff. Hi, first pitch outside. So that'll be the first ball. Una bola y sin strike. Número 15, quinta en el orden. Corredora por tercera. Viene el lanzamiento. Queda afuera y arriba. 2 bolas y sin strike.
That into the next galaxy.
Reaching all the way into a full count. Let's see what the situation will be. Bailey comes with the pitch. And no. Base on balls granted.
16, 38, 72. Let's go, President. very much. That's going to be fair, yep. Good job. Yep.
Nothing to do on that slow ground ball into the shortstop. She was trying to leave the ball and make the play at first, but there was no time enough. So this will put runners on first and third. The runner goes into second. And there was one more for Stingers. They are now leading by 3. 3-0. Let's see. The next batter will be for Stingers. Is it Hurst, Doctora? So Hurts on a 1-1 count. Waiting on the circle, we have Dana and Turk. Another ground ball onto the shortstop. They make the play at first, and this time they'll complete the route for the last out of the inning. So let's make a quick break. When we'll be back, this is La Novena Baja. Stingers is still leading the game. 3-0. Vámonos con la conclusión de la parte o a la parte baja del episodio número 3. Vendrá a batear el equipo de SWAC con Harper, Danica y Andy. Así que vámonos con la parte baja del line-up. Harper, la novena en el orden. Realmente solo 2 han logrado ponerse en los senderos por parte del equipo de SWAC y fueron por base por bola. De ahí en más, tiene ya recetados 5 ponches y un elevado hacia el jardín izquierdo. We were just saying in Spanish that this time on this game, the pitcher for Stinger has been impressive. He has, or she has faced 8 batters. Out of those, 5 were out via the strikeout. 1 was a fly ball into the left field, and 2 are the only ones reaching base, and those were via the base on balls. And that's how everything has happened for SWAC and the way Stinger is playing. So let's see. We have Harper, the last in the lineup, in a 2 balls and 1 strike count. And swinging and miss, so the count will be now 2-2. 2 bolas y 2 strikes. Así que difícil el camino y labor espectacular la que está haciendo la pitcher por parte del equipo de Stingers. 5 chocolates, un elevado, 6 ya con el que acaba de recetar a Harper. Así que anótele, 1 more strikeout for the pitcher of Stingers. This is now the 6th in the game. 1 fly out and 2 bases. Granted. Ponche. Apenas va a empezar. En el primer lanzamiento se queda alto. Así que la primera bola en la cuenta de Danica, la primera en el orden para Swag tomando su segundo turno, se fue retirada por la vía del ponche. Strikeout on the first at bat for Danica. And now on a 1-1 count on the second at bat of the game. So let's see what the situation will be. And as it's been consistent on this day, the internet access is being very unstable during the day. So we apologize in advance for that. All of the games are being recorded anyway, and we might be able to re-upload them if it's needed. And a ground ball into the shortstop. The throw is no good, so let's see if Danica goes or not into the second. No, they decided just to stay with her on first base, so that's an error on the good game that the pitcher has been doing. But this can happen. So we have now a runner on a ground ball onto the shortstop. Reach on error. The second in the lineup, Andy, coming next, comes with the first pitch and right in the strike zone. Andy also strikeout swinging on the first at bat, and she is now taking the second. Danica ended up grounding and reaching on error into the first base, and the throw at first is no good, so she will go all the way into the second. As some will say, hey, focus on the batter, leave the runner. So let's see. 1-1 count comes with the pitch, and that'll be another ball. Danica running now on second base for Swag. Contact, but into foul. 2-2. 2-2 la cuenta para Danica. Perdón, para Andy. Viene el lanzamiento. Se queda afuera y es la bola número 3. Vamos a ver, presenta el envío afuera, así que será la cuarta mala y Andy llega entonces a la inicial por la vía de la base por bolas. Base on balls for Andy. And the third in the lineup, Jana, number 99, coming next. Jana also striked out on the first at bat, and she's now taking the second. So let's see, these three batters, the ones running and Jana, were all outs on the first inning and on the first at bat. Danica is coming all the way into the plate and will reach without much of a problem, so Jana will end up scoring the first run for Swag on a ground ball that extended into the right field, allowing time enough for Danica to reach into the plate and score. The runners are now on third and second, and coming next, the fourth in the lineup, Celeste, with one out. First pitch, fouls back. The good situation for Swag is that the game is still close enough, but time might not be enough. 1-1 count for Celeste. What? Let's see. Viene con el lanzamiento afuera. Así que será la bola número 2. 2 balls and 1 strike for Celeste. Waiting on circle, we have number 77, Bailey. Good defensive contact by Celeste. The count is now 2-2. And that'll be strike number 3. So the second out is done, and there's still 2 more on base. So this will be now the chance for number 77, Bailey, to try and score any more runs for Swag. They need those 2 that are running on third and second. Comes with the first pitch and right in the zone for strike number 1. So let's see. Bailey Celeste flied out into the left field, and Bailey was out swinging on the last at bat. Then after G, the one that is waiting on the circle, was granted a base on balls, and so it was Mia. Oh, he's swinging and miss. 1-2. The sun is now going down on the Bay Minette Sport Complex. We might be reaching the last 10 minutes of the game. Comes with the pitch and right in the strike zone. So Bailey strikeout looking, and this will be the third out of the inning. 2 are left on base again for Swag, and Stingers is still leading the game 3-1. So let's make a quick break and we'll be back. Okay, so let's go to the top of the 4th inning. Coming next for Stingers. This might be the last chance. So Swag, if they want to have enough time to end the inning, they gotta be quick on this inning. If not, they might be able to call it game. So let's see. The first pitch is into foul, so the count is now 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Una bola y un strike. La cuenta para la número 12 por parte del equipo de Stingers. Dana, Turk and Swan, the bottom of the lineup, coming next for Stingers. That ball is onto the ground for ball number 2. 3-1 is the score so far.
Call people names. Huh? Which one? On that side or this side?
They still have around 5 to 8 minutes in this game. 2-2 count. Contact into foul. Again, to try and keep the at-bat alive. Next level is waiting for any of those two or any of these two to reach them on the final game, on the championship game. Count will go into the maximum, 3-2.
That's nice. Oh, really?
Let's go, Hayes.
Let's go, Hayes. Let's go, Hayes, turn.
Turk is coming next. On the first pitch, he tried to bunt, but couldn't get the ball, so that'll be strike number 1. So runner in first base or on first base is Dana. On a base on balls, should reach all the way into the first base and swing and miss. First strike number 2.
Just like the Caves.
Swing it and miss, and that'll be out number 1. Turk ended up strikeout swinging, and that will put the first out of the inning. And coming next, the last in the lineup, Swan. On the first pitch, that'll be the first ball, and the runner is still at first base. Así que recuerden lo único que estamos pidiendo que nos apoye por ahí toda la fanaticada desde casa es que nos regalen la suscripción, un like y compartan la transmisión con toda la familia para que las puedan ver a todas estas chicas jugando en el MVP 5 de Mayo Bash a través de la novena baja. Así que con una rola, un elevadito ahí hacia el lado de segunda, no logra quedarse con ella Celeste y van a llegar quietas las corredoras. Vámonos ahora con la primera en el orden por parte del equipo de Stingers, Laney Cons, la número 5 en la espalda.
There we go.
And that ground ball open, and the runner will go and score one more run for Stingers. After that good contact by Laney Cons. This is now a 3 runs lead for Stingers on the top of the 4th. And coming next, Connor, with runners on first and third. Let's go with Laney. RBI single. And at the first pitch, strike for Connor, taking the second at bat in the game. On the 2 last at bat, she was 4-3 and 5-3. So ground to second and ground to third. Made out at first, but she is making contact on the ball. For Laney, it was a base on balls, a single, and a single. So base on balls and 2 singles on the game. These girls are just taking out the third at bat in the game, and that'll be another infield hit and it scores another run. This is now 5 against 1. The shortstop for Swag couldn't make the ball and open a little bit, so the second base girl has to reach it, and this will make an infield hit. Coming next, Greenhill. She flied out, and a single and another single. They throw the ball into the shortstop, but this will bring another run for Stingers. What is happening on the heads for Swag? No one is reaching for any balls, and this is now the third run allowed on the inning. And another single, this time onto the left field. Let's see if they will have time or not. Yes, they will have more than enough time, and now the runners go to station. This is a 6-run lead on the game. So that was a good contact. Entró uno o dos. Another single, this time in the alley between right and center. This will bring 2 or maybe 3 more if they don't hustle. The throw is made at the pitcher to stop all the actions, and this is 2 more for Stingers. So this is now a 6-run rally on the top of the 4th, and let's see what they are saying there, the umpires with the third base coach.
Good job, Zoe.
So that'll be a triple, then bringing 2 more for Stingers, leading by 8 on this game. And a ground ball into the first base, they will go and tag her. And this will complete the second out of the inning. Let's make that again. But that was called out, and that is now the second out of the inning, and the run is also made, so this is now a 7-run rally for Stingers. Comes with the pitch, another pop-up into the center field, and the ball is in play. They couldn't get it, and the runner is now turning into third base and will reach safely into the third base. Somebody do something. Stingers is on fire on this semifinal game. On fire. Safe at third. Let's see who's next, Doctora. I lost the track of the batters because they are swinging on the first pitch. Dana, number 12. Hey, we started with Dana this inning, no? Yes, we started with her. Each and one of all of the batters has seen some action on this top of the 4th. Not only that, all of them but 2 scored. So this will be a foul ball for Dana. And let me update the runners. There's only a runner on third base. The ball is back onto the field. So let's see. Another contact into foul. And this is an 0-2 count for Dana. Comes with the pitch, and that'll be down for ball number 1. There we have the runner on third base. First and second are empty. Let's see if Swag can finish this up, or they extend the rally to 8 runs. They have scored 7 already, and there's no balls. Here comes one. And that'll be a foul tip. Foul tip, says the umpire. So everyone back, please. Look at her. She was already crossing the plate. And she was like, really, umpire? Really? Comes with the pitch and swing and miss. They make the play at first and they complete the out and go back to the plate, but that doesn't count anyway because it was the last out of the inning. So after a 7-run rally, the Stingers are extending the lead and they are winning now on a 10-1 difference. Let's make a quick break and we'll be back. This is La Novena Baja. So as we were just saying, on the last inning, only one of those that was able to reach the bases reach on error. The other 3 reach on a base on balls. And then after that, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strikeouts. 1 fly ball into the left field. 3 base on balls and 1 ground ball with error that ended up bringing only 4 runners for Swag into the first base. So G is coming next. G Batres taking the second at bat in the game. She reached on a base on balls on the last at bat, and this is now the bottom of the 4th. So let's see if Swag can at least try and close the gap, because they need at least 9 runs to tie the game. Comes with the pitch, contact into foul. So the count should be now 1-1. 1-2, Doctora? Okay, I will trust you, Doctora. Now only 2 strikes, la cuenta para G Batres. Esperando turno, Mía García, número 12. Se queda afuera para la bola número 2, 2-2. Vámonos. Viene el lanzamiento, se queda afuera para la bola número 3. 3-2 for G Batres. Full count. Remember that every time you see La Novena Baja live, you can leave us a message on the chat, and each and one of those will be showing on the screen and we can read them aloud. Ooh, swing and a miss. After a good recovery by G, eventually the pitcher stood down or stood up and strike out swinging for the first out of the bottom of the fourth. Así que hay un out, viene Mía García, la número 12, a tomar su segundo turno en el encuentro. También recibió pasaporte en el turno anterior. 2 de los 3 que han permitido en este encuentro. De ahí en más, labor impecable la que está haciendo el picheo del equipo de Stingers. Otro contacto en el terreno de foul por parte de García para poner la cuenta en una bola y un strike. En el contacto nuevamente en foul para mantenerse ahora en una cuenta de una bola y 2 strikes. Sale un elevadito en terreno de foul. Así que manteniéndose en cuenta de 1 y 2. Lanzamiento que queda abajo para la bola número 2, así que la cuenta en 2 bolas y 2 strikes para Mía García. Esperando turno con el número 10, Mali. Cuenta llena para García, 3 bolas y 2 strikes. Hay solamente un out y estamos ya en la parte baja del episodio número 4, el último para el encuentro. Sale un rolado, la pitcher levanta y tira para concluir el out número 2 por la vía del 1 al 3. Se va a ir retirada Mía García por la ruta de la vergüenza, como dicen allá en México. Así es, doctora, justo lo que acabamos de decir. Así que bueno, hay 2 outs. Viene la que representa el último out de vida para el equipo de Swag, Mali con el número 10. La reciben con tremendo chocolate. 0 y 1. Y se va a ir con el strike número 2. Así que la cuenta en 0 bolas y 2 strikes. Tremenda labor del pitcher por parte del equipo de Stingers. Viene con el envío. Contacto de foul, defendiendo la vida, Mali. And we know her, she's a warrior. As some will say, don't be the first nor the last out of the game. Uy, and that will be the 3rd and last out. So this is now game for Stingers. On a final score of 10 against 1, they will be facing next level 12 and under on the final of the golden bracket of the MVP Cinco de Mayo Bash. Thank you all for being with us. Raúl García en el micrófono, la doctora Julián conmigo en la anotación. La novena baja se despide agradeciendo a todos por haber estado con nosotros. Esperamos que haya sido de su agrado. Nos vemos en la siguiente transmisión de la novena baja.